Hello everybody, Piff here. Yes, I'm back, and if you missed my first video, I'd highly recommend going to watch it because I'm going to make some references to that theory. So as I'm sure most of you are aware, the first DLC for Black Ops 3 has been announced. It's going to be called The Awakening, and the zombies map will be called EISENDRACHEN, which is based on a castle in Austria. Now, the crazy thing about this is one of the main reasons why I couldn't upload when the game first came out is because I was in Germany and I actually visited Austria as well. So if you want a video about that, let me know. But I did some research on this castle that the map was based on, and I found this. A very popular movie was filmed at this castle, and it was called Where Eagles Dare. Now, there's been a lot of hints and campaigns to crows. Now, eagles, maybe that's their version of the crow. I don't know. Maybe they took the baseline of that and switched it up, or maybe that just means nothing. But listen to the description of this movie. This is the brief description. It says, Allied agents stage a daring raid on a castle where the Nazis are holding an American general prisoner. But that's not all that's really going on. Now, I read the plot a little more, and this is exactly what happened. So, during World War II, a British aircraft was shot down and crashed in Nazi territory. The Germans captured the only survivor, an American general. The American general had full knowledge of events, and they decided they couldn't risk him divulging the information, so he had to be rescued at all cost. So, obviously, this gave me three theories. So the first theory. So you guys all remember my Richtofen theory and how I think we shot him down in Origins and when he was captive in Verrückt. I also think that Black Ops 3 Zombies is all from the memories of Richtofen. So possibly this is the castle they took him to after they shot him down, and this is where they held him captive. Now, in the movie, they shot down an American plane, but we all know in Origins we definitely shot down a German one. So maybe they took the base of the idea, but they switched it up, and that would involve Richtofen, and maybe that's where we took him. Maybe this is where he met Maxis. There's endless possibilities. Now, theory number two. Now, if they stuck to the storyline of the movie and it was a freeing an American general, who would that be in Zombies? That would obviously be Tank. Now, I think the Giant isn't over. In my opinion, and I want to make a more in-depth video, but what I think is going on is I think those 4 red lights, each light represents an Easter egg that we're going to get on the DLC maps, and when all 3 of those lights are lit up, then we'll be able to complete a bigger Easter egg on the Giant. I just do not think the Giant is over yet. But if this theory was to be correct, this would also go in line with this theory right here, that we are going to go and possibly free Tank or explain how we got Tank, because we've never really got a full explanation on how the whole crew met together. So if this was to be true and this DLC was going to be about Tank, then the next 2 you would assume would probably be either about Nikolai or Takio. And this would explain how the characters came together and backstory about those characters as well on maps we've never got before. So doing that, we would need those 3 maps, and completing the Easter eggs with each one will give us a green light. And then once they're all complete, we'll do one big Easter egg that would revolve probably around, either Richtofen or Maxis. But that's just the theory that I have. So now, theory number 3. I actually had a video ready to go out about Samantha, but then this map leaked. But basically, the gist of that video was, I think we might get a map pack in the memory of Samantha, World War II based. And the reason that I think this is because there's endless hints in the campaign. As you guys know, also the Infected multiplayer map. So many hints towards us getting a map from a female character's perspective. Because in the campaign, it was this girl named Sarah. Who else do we have in Zombies that we even really care about? Samantha. Now, this map has a lot of hints to it. Like, is this going to be the Frozen Forest? I'm not too sure. Like, how many more maps are we going to get with snow? So I'm thinking this could be the map that we get from Samantha's perspective. But I think this map could also be about Maxis. Because as you guys know, a lot of the castles in Germany have ties to King Ludwig. And we all have made the connection of how we think Ludwig Maxis could also be based off of him. And now we have a castle map. So I'm thinking there's a strong possibility we're going to either something to do with Maxis or get some backstory on Maxis on this map. So those are my 3 theories. I think there's a strong possibility that the gist of this movie could be used. Now, they've been known to take stuff and switch it up to fit the story and, change things here and there. So it could be someone got shot down and taken as a prisoner, or they could stick to the whole storyline and make it an American, which could be Tank, or they could switch it up. You never know. Also, everybody's saying the translation of Der Eisendrachen is the Iron Dragon, because that's what Google says. But Germans are actually having a hard time translating this, because when you take a word, any little letter in that word kind of messes up the translation in German. Now, they just take the the gist of it, like, yeah, that'll just be dragon on Google. But if you get like a real translation from a real German, it doesn't really translate that way. And what some of them are thinking is that it could be either it could translate to the iron kite, or it could be like a hang glider type of thing. Like the kite, I mean, that could kind of be the Mob of the Dead thing, kind of looks like a little like hang gliding kite type of thing. So maybe that's what that's hinting towards. Maybe it's not an iron dragon, because I don't really know what a dragon could do with the castle and the time period that's set in. So that would actually support this theory of it being based on the movie even more if it was to be like the iron kite or the iron hang glider, you know, if that was to be the true translation of that word. But I just want to let you guys know about that. So let me know your theories down in the comment section and what you think about mine. Make sure to drop a like if you're excited about the EISENDRACHEN, and if you want some more zombie videos, make sure to share the video with a friend. If you're new, make sure to subscribe for all your Black Ops 3 videos. Thank you guys for watching, and some more videos coming soon.